Mariah told Sapphire, like, okay, you fought me, but you still ain't fight ET for coming at your friend. I said, okay. She ain't letting a little blood in the eye stop her.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo!
What's good, y'all? It's your girl, It's Too Real, and we're back up in this thing with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the season finale of Baddies, child. We are finally here. Finally, after 35 episodes, child, we have finally got to the finale, okay? Even though for the past month, we've been waiting on the finale. We just been done. We just been ready for the finale. So the episode starts off with Mariah and My Little Pony fighting, child. My Little Pony wig done came off, done slid off. Suki in the confessionals is stuttering Nicki Minaj. Even if my name was Natalie Nunn, you bitches still couldn't chin check me. Child, she was having a struggle getting that right, okay? Mariah tells Sapphire, go get your wig. Go get your wig. Sapphire says, go get your eye. That's the best the girl could come up with. Go get your eye. But if you look closely, Mariah's eye is messed up. She's leaking. And it turns out that Sapphire actually had a ring on, which basically did damage because, y'all, Sapphire without that ring would not have done anything. Mariah told Sapphire, like, okay, you fought me, but you still ain't fight ET for coming at your friend. I said, okay, Mariah, standing there leaking and still keeping it real. Still keeping it 100, okay? I said, okay. She ain't letting a little blood in the eye stop her, even though Sapphire busted her eye. Biggie is sitting there, and she said, baby, my name is Bennett, and I'm not in it. Like, girl, I told you to shut up, and you didn't shut up, and now look at you, leaking. My Little Pony keep taunting Mariah, child. Like, even Mariah's on the sprinter, and My Little Pony is in the front of the sprinter, like, yelling inside with her split ends. Like, she's worried about the wrong thing. She needs to go get them split ends taken care of. Her, like, why are you taunting her at this point? Like, I know you're trying to redeem yourself from not stepping up for Suki from 3 episodes ago, but child, this is not it. It's not it. I'm sorry. It's not. Because I'm still trying to figure out what the hell happened and how we even got here, to be real. And Suki goes on to say, Mariah's butt itch. See, like, you cannot make this up. Like, Suki be saying the dumbest shit. And that's how I know she had to have been drunk, because Suki was basically talking out the side of her neck. Like, what you mean, Mariah butt itch? Like, how you know her butt itch? Did she tell you? Did you see her scratching it? Like, who says stuff like that? Like, Suki is, like, slow. I'm telling you, she is slow. Chad, Mariah said she gonna put My Little Pony on a t-shirt. I said, not a t-shirt. Not because she done bust you upside your eye, you gonna put old girl on a t-shirt. Could you imagine My Little Pony on a t-shirt? Like, come on, child. Please, Mariah. You is not scaring nobody. You didn't have the same energy for Smiley, who was threatening your mama and your sister. Like, we saw that big, thick snicker vein that was going through your forehead. But other than that, like, it was really not giving anything. You punched the ground more than you punched her. Like, come on now. Suki is twerking as Mariah is walking off and calls Mariah stank coochie, okay? So Mariah gets kicked off the other sprinter, and she has to be on the sprinter with House B as if that is a punishment, child. I don't think it's a punishment because, like I said, House B has always been the most lit for me, okay? So Mariah tells House B what happens. You know, she's explaining everything that happened between her and Sapphire and between her and Suki and how her eye started leaking. And Natalie gets on the sprinter. I don't know if y'all caught that, but Natalie said her daddy was worried about Mariah. Where did Natalie daddy come from? Child, what she talk about? My daddy was worried. What your daddy doing there? What the fuck? What's going on? What's going on over there at Zeus? Like, it'd be a family affair every week with Zeus. I promise you. So they get back to the house or whatever, and Mariah is talking to, I believe, Camilla, and Taseki walks up and is like, where you came from? Like, what you doing over here? Like, you supposed to be in house A. No, she's got demoted, okay? She's living with y'all now, okay? So make room for Mariah. So Mariah starts to explain what happened again, and can y'all tell Taseki do not give a fuck? She's just like, okay, get to the point. Like, you just keep saying the same thing over and over. Get to the point. Like, okay, you living with us. What's next? So Camilla and Anna and Mariah is trying to figure out why the Coochie twins got an issue with Mariah, and nobody can really figure it out, because I myself am confused. Like, I get that they said, you know, whenever Suki and Sapphire had that little falling out, Mariah probably thought that she could be with Sapphire and gang up on Suki. I'm thinking that's what they said through the grapevine, but I'm not sure. But it just seemed like it came out of left field for me, because I was like, dang, she already got attacked by Big Back Bison. And then next thing you know, My Little Pony jumps on her, and now Suki's on her. And I'm like, dang, in the beginning, Smiley was already on her. Like, dang, this girl done got handled by 4 people that's 10 times bigger than her, whether it's weight or whether it's height. But after all of that, they welcome Mariah into House B. They get dressed, they wash their ass, and they end up going to Bob Marley's house. And I'm sitting here like, who the hell done invited these bitches from motherfucking Baddies East to come and be at Bob Marley's house? So they talk about Mariah and the Sprinter again, which I'm so sick and tired of this little fight after 10 minutes of it, okay? I was already tired of it. Like, let it go. Like, y'all just dragging it out more than it should be. Like, My Little Pony, big pony looking ass, done jumped on Tinkerbell from Peter Pan and done cut her all open with the ring. I don't know if y'all caught that, but I could tell that E.T. wasn't feeling them talking about Mariah because she already said that she fucking Mariah anyway. So I feel like she really wasn't in it 100%. Like, she was kind of like listening, but she really wasn't in it. And that's the first time that I see a different side of E.T., a side of her just shutting up, like not barking. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay. So finally somebody that she really fucking with is getting talked about. Now she don't want to say nothing. Rolly claims she wants to spend the rest of her time in Jamaica in peace whenever she just tried to fight Mariah the last episode. Girl, Rolly, shut up. She just be lying for no freaking reason. Rolly just be lying, okay? So Natalie goes around the Sprinter and asks girls to give advice to the newcomers and the new girls, like what they could do to be on Baddies and how they can make it a smooth experience. E.T. says, don't be trying to get camera time. Like, shut up, Jigsaw. Like, please, stop it. Like, you wasn't trying to get camera time as soon as you step foot in that house. Because that beef with Biggie was not your beef to beef with, okay? Like, literally, you just inserted yourself. It's a whole bunch of shit that you just inserted yourself into. So for you to mention something about camera time, girl, shut up. They started passing the bottle around. Everybody's mouth was on it. And I definitely wouldn't have passed the bottle to Scotty after all the stuff that we done heard her and Lemmy Pepper been doing. Child, and done passed it to Suki. Everybody's mouth is on that. Like, child, oh God, nobody even waterfalled it. They all just put their little stinking lips on there. I was like, child, y'all ain't have no cups. Like, for real, y'all ain't have no cups. So E.T. starts twerking on the Sprinter. Like, girl, I thought your leg was hurt. Why you got your ass tooted up in the air and why is you shaking your butt on the Sprinter? I thought your foot was hurting. It ain't hurting enough for you to twerk. Child, she always on some security guard back, but got the nerve to be on here twerking. Sky says she feels the energy of Bob Marley. I don't know what Sky be smoking, child, but she's always feeling like she can feel energy. Child, she be waving in the wind like her name should be Sunflower, baby. I don't know what she be smoking or if she be on them shrooms, child. But I'm telling you, she be giving me, I am one with the earth. I am one with this tree. So everybody goes upstairs for a little talk or whatever. E.T. comes limping up, holding on to Sky, clutching. Like, saying she got unfinished business. Girl, you ain't got no unfinished business. Not your business stopped whenever you started getting on security bag and asking for a ride around the house on the back of a security guard. Your business stopped a long time ago, okay, baby? Like, you need to get you some crutches. I don't know why they couldn't get you no crutches or get a stick and put some towels over it for you to be able to walk. There should be no reason why you are piggybacking on security bag. You should be having some type of crutches or something. Child, they're just doing you dirty. Sapphire starts throwing shade at Mariah, after Natalie's like, if you got something to get off your chest, go ahead and get it off your chest. You know how Natalie is, child. So Sapphire starts throwing shade at Mariah. Mariah feels like she should put her guard up because she's like, what's up? Like, why we talk about this? They start, talking about their experience at Baddies at the table. And E.T. at the table lies, talking about how, she's shy and that nobody knows that about her and that she really had a good time here. And, I'm like, girl, shut up. You just lying out the side of your neck, child. But happy birthday. Like, happy birthday, but you be capping. Shut up. Then we get to Suki and she starts to address Mariah. Mariah calls Suki sewer coochie. Child, and one thing about Mariah, she's going to cut up in them confessionals, even if she sound like Dr. Zeus. If y'all could hear their conversation, Mariah says that she was told behind the scenes that Suki wanted to fight her. Who told you that? Lemmy? Who told you that? One of the security guards to stir up trouble? Because I know they be doing that. They be doing stuff like that so they can get footage. Who told you that? Janisha? Child. So Mariah ends up running off, and you know, I'm like, where's she gonna go? Like, they're not at the Baddies' house. It's not like she can catch a flight back home. Like, baby, you're in Jamaica. Like, you better stay in the house. And the thing is while Mariah is running off, Suki is chasing after her, like yelling at her and stuff like that. But oh, My Little Pony just couldn't sit there and just, you know, eat her food. She had to get up and gallop behind Suki, child. So she back there yelling too, like both of them yelling. I'm like, do both of y'all really need to gang up on Mariah? Like, this is giving bullying, which Suki claims that she, you know, don't stand for. Like, why is y'all both? You should have said, Sapphire, let me, you know, do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So for both of y'all to gang up on her, it's kind of giving bullying, which you claim you don't stand for. Anna and Taseki end up bringing Mariah back. They're like, bitch, it's our last night here. Let's go ahead and drink. Let's have fun. So they bring her back into the room. They take shots. They end up toasting to, you know, the Baddies experience, whatever, being fake bitches like they do. They end up getting to the club, and this is where the show ends up coming to an end. Everybody's talking about their experience. DJ Sky, don't know where the hell she been. Don't know why she's talking right now because they didn't put her in the intro. So why do we care? At this point, you should have asked Bobby how the season was too. You should have asked Marsh and June or Jane or whatever her name is. Yeah, at this point, you should have asked Mariah's sister. If that's the case, because she's not in the credits. And every time y'all show her, she's either getting beat up by Anna Mac or y'all got something going on, or the billboard. Like, don't understand why they put her there if they wasn't gonna put her in the credit or give her a little bit more screen time. Like, what's the point of that? And then Taseki, why they got her sound like a demon? Child, what the hell? E.T. said she ain't never had this much fun in her life, and that's sad because the shit you was doing was fun for you. It must have been fun when you was piggybacking on them security guards back. It brought you back to when you was about 6 or 7 years old, didn't it? Yeah, you was getting free rides. You ain't had to walk it off. For the last 7 episodes, you've been on somebody's back, bitch. So that definitely was the most fun you'd have had all your life because you've been piggybacking. You've been piggybacking. You know, I feel like all the shenanigans that she has done this season, like, that was fun for you, baby. You need to seek help at this point because, child, we were fed up with you the moment you stepped foot in there with that Ronald McDonald wig. But that was all. It wasn't really too much going on in the episode. Everything that was crazy happened in the first 15 minutes of the episode. Everything else was just Mariah this, Mariah that, Suki this, Sapphire that, and Bob Marley. Okay? But I feel like they could have went out with a little more of a bang or something. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was kind of dry at the end. Especially like them talking about their experience in the club. I felt like maybe had the club scene, have them turn up and then do that or something. I don't know. It went off dry to me. Like, it went off and it wasn't juicy enough for me. Going off. Like, I don't know. This episode just seemed dry. They had all the footage they needed in the first 15 minutes, but they just drug out the rest of it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe. It's your girl, Lexx, Too Real. And we about this thing.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo!